progress.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Chuck. How are you? Welcome to the room. James, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Jose, how are you? Ken, good morning. Killer B, how are you? Hopefully, everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're stateside and you celebrate that holiday, I know I ate a lot of turkey, but I'm ready for the day. We are ready. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. All right, guys. So let's get this party started. I'm just gonna do this here. Here we go. Now you can see, and let's get going on our day. Happy Monday. All right. So here we go. We're looking at
Focus like a laser.
Give
You
me.
are a winner in it all.
Here we go.
You will trade well and be profitable and consistent.
Thank you, Alexa. See, every morning, Alexa, I programmed Alexa to be very nice to me. So,
I don't know that.
well, okay, quiet here. All right, so here we go. We're going with good morning, Pat. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. We're looking at crude oil, and what we're seeing here is on November the 23rd, the market started a new harmony wave. And that harmony wave established itself with an entry point at 80.51 and continued through all the way into 25th. Market disconnected the close of that business day, counter rallied, and we established a new harmony wave in and around 77.72, and market is in that rotation as we speak with a drop into the 74.73, significant retracement in crude oil. I mean, somebody's pumping oil. That's just the bottom line here. The only thing that we are getting uh, that could be very instrumental in a counter trend is the fact that they put a captain set up long right about where we at right now. That this rotation is a captain setup long. So with that, any entry here long as a counter trend has multiple targets. The first one 74.87, second one 75.36, 75.95. Those are targets, and ultimately the shorts need to protect that gap that established itself today. It needs to protect the top end of the Globex band at 76.42, and we need most likely when we get to these prices, if we get to these prices, we'll see a counter trend, or not a counter trend at that point. It would be more consistent with selling pressure, consistent with the current trend that we're seeing. So this formation, buyers can step in and try to protect that low, and ultimately that low 73.61, the market needs to hold um, that low. Russell 2000, we're starting to establish a new harmony wave short right here, and with an entry point between 54.7 to 57.1, with a stop above 62.2. If that happens, then we're looking for a sell pressure into 1845 and then 1840, and we can take a look at the Globex price action at the 42.6. Gold, we had that massive move. Uh, really broke 1717, which is a critical level, came back and retested it almost to the tick and bounced right back off of it. And right now we're in consolidation, so we literally can draw the channels for this price action right here. It could be done a little bit better. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so we broke that upward channel. We're looking for a second channel to establish itself, and it's going to start off with a one candle reversal. And if that happens, then we have protective levels we can use for a continuation run to target number 2. So the cloud shifted. We have a harmony. We had a harmony wave. We're looking for the next one, and we're looking for a channel number 2 to establish itself. Once all these things happen, we are looking to start trading in that direction as a continuation trade long from that massive move. So basically, the market in gold took a pause, came back, retraced with 2 harmony waves. One started off right here, second one right here, and then disconnected, established those channels. We're looking for most likely a channel number 2 in and around here, and then a run up back up to price action higher. Target number 2 is 1776.3. ES, a retracement. This is an area where a pause can happen and some buyers stepping in. We need to see a complete reversal to 40.1375. If that happens, then we're going to be looking for a continuation run to Globex. Globex is, let me see here. Globex is going to be 40.20 and a quarter. So we need to see that happen. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to start bleeding into a couple of levels, 39.72 and 39.58 and a quarter. Actually, there's a lot of accumulation in that area right here. So the odds of a reversal is high here, but we have to wait for it to actually happen before we participate. Tesla, Netflix, NASDAQ on a daily basis. I mean, there's a gap down going on right here. And that gap down is somewhat strong. And ultimately, the market, in order for it to show its strength, has to break above 778.75. And we are, and also 730. So that gap needs to cover. There's support at 544.50 and also 477.50 if the market flush sells here based on protecting that gap. So there's a lot of, I mean, this week can be action packed. This huge move that we put on November the 10th is significant. And the price action is really, protecting against all this price action in the past week and a half or so is protecting that big rally. I mean, really, what they've done is about 25% retracement of that move. And that is a sign of strength. We broke that channel, right at 358. And right now we can say clearly that the market established a channel, channel number 1. Let's do it right here. And we're breaking it with this gap. So we need to get back in it or bleed and come back with a 1 candle reversal to establish channel number 2. So that's a good sign that the market is solid. We are about 1 minute to the cash market open. So let's dig a little bit deeper. We have NASDAQ right now. And NASDAQ is, Globex is 731 and a quarter. If this current candle we are in closes at 732, then pullbacks become buyable, and we'll be looking for a gap cover and a run up to 788. The 200 Inti-Rinko and the 100 Inti-Rinko are out of sync right now, and they will get back in sync at 731. Good morning, Suarez. How are you? I'm gonna post some orders down here. Bear with me. Okay, order submitted. Let me send another order. Order submitted. Okay, so my orders are coming out good. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. All right, remember, every day in every way, we're getting better and better and better at trading. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. Stay focused, stay disciplined, take breaks, make good decisions, and let's get this thing done. So we ran up to Globex and we closed. Now pullbacks are buyable. And we got multiple scenarios here. One of them is a disconnect of the harmony wave and a reconnect of it. That will get me back in to trade 705. And let's actually draw that. That's one zone and 81. All right. It's the first few minutes on a Monday after a long week or weekend. We actually took days off Wednesday into Thanksgiving and Friday. So we're going to be patient with this market and give it that first half an hour and let things settle down. Target number 3 in this sequence is hit. It's about to get hit. We are trading within Globex, the Globex band. Here we go. We hit that target, 747 on the 20 NT Rinko. ES 4014. If we close above that, that will set the stage for pullbacks to be viable as well. And then the target will be 420. Then the gap cover at 4032.5. All right. Just doing an quick audio check. How you guys hearing the audio? Is it coming through fine? Okay. Good morning, PK. Good morning, Omer. Good morning, Safe. How are you? Gold, Suarez. Good morning. Good morning. So we got a market that's they just closed. They just closed the next candle. I mean, here comes that cover. 788 is the next target. I would think the market would um, pause here and consolidate a little bit against that gap cover. Hmm. Yeah, a little bit of a pause going on right here, which is to be expected. Most likely we'll disconnect the harmony wave in and around here. Nice harmony wave, which started right here. It got close to disconnecting here, and right here is connected. That's a good amount from 700 to 70. All right, here we go. So, what's our objective, or what are we trying to do this morning? What I'm trying to do is for that first half an hour of the day, just be patient. and read the market. We've been away from trading for almost a half a week on vacation, so we need to get back in sync with what the market is trying to do here. We need to understand it, understand the rhythm and momentum, the personality. So we need to spend a little bit of time this morning, especially it's on a Monday too. So there's no rush for us to put on a decision. We're going to be patient and just wait and watch. Now at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 11 o'clock Central, we have FOMC member Ballard speaks. So that's going to be a mover. Beyond that, we don't have much going on as far as economic news today. Good morning, Phil. How are you? Good morning, Nuke. How are you? All right, we're getting a pause, and right here we're getting a new harmony wave stepping in. Good morning, Nuke. How are you? So we have a range. You see that range? You see that color or that box between 781 and 681 with Globex right in the middle of it? That is the Globex band. Typically, a market will spend some time in that band, especially early in the morning, and then you'll see either a breakout above it or breakdown below it. Trading within it, you have to think in terms of scalping. Trading above that or below it, you need to start thinking in terms of swing trading and holding on for bigger moves. In this sequence, target number 4 is going to be 796.5. The environment we are in right now, the market is churning upward. I mean, right here, it's 87 is covering that gap. All right, so what we're seeing here, let's see, a pause after covering the gap. That's fine. Let them do that. They got to the top end of the Globex band and they're pulling back. Right here, they established a new harmony wave, ran it up with a retracement, ran it up to that top, and now they're pulling back. Not, it's the first half an hour. I'm going to be very selective. So looking at this price and the personality of the day, I mean, what are we seeing here? Okay, so they walked it up to Globex, um, to that cover. They got it to the top end of the Globex band, and now they're pulling back. And the tone of the price action is grindy, slow. So what does that mean? That means that most likely the participants are still in holiday mode. So we got to that zone. We got to that swing trade zone, 76 to 40, 66 to 56. Hmm. So they established a harmony wave short on the 20 NT Rinko, and they came and retested this zone, this level, bounced right off of it. So what are we specifically looking for right here? So you see them come into that box and running back up a little bit, coming back and retesting it. The only issue is you're getting a new harmony wave short right here. So that tells me most likely we're going to dig into this level. And as that happens, I'm looking for higher lows, and I'm looking for the establishment of a new harmony wave to the upside. If that fails, then you have this area right here, which is Globex, including this area, um, for the market to support itself. But if we break that level too, then the structure of the market is going to start shifting. The personality of the market will start shifting. So there is a reason for our patience. We understood the market. If it breaks, that the initial Globex, uh, 731, that we can cover the gap, and we did cover the gap. Now they're trying to they're countering that gap with some sellers that could challenge Globex, but ultimately they have to protect above 710. And if they fail to do that, that means this gap cover has failed, at least temporarily, and we can see momentum on the downside. So we need this area to protect itself, and this area right here to protect itself. And if we close down here, then we're going to start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. See that? We got 4 minutes, 4 minutes to the top of the hour. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. How are you? Mhm. So this behavior is consistent with consolidation. Uh, Considering a market, and let's take a wider look at it, how, let's see here, as throughout the night, so we see the gap, market trades under the gap, and under the Globex band, bounces right back to the middle of the range, which is Globex, comes back down, gets back into that zone, and now we're at the top of that zone, pulling back. So that zone is a significant area of price action. They're going to trade above it, they're going to trade under it, and uh, it's a zone where the market is very attracted to that middle of the range type of behavior. So it's a scalping environment. That's what that tells me. What will make me go long, and what will make me go short, and what will make me stay away? So those are the three questions I got to ask myself, right? All right. So going long, the market is disconnected right now. So we need a run up to 782, and which is basically above the Globex band. We need a new harmony wave long. We need a new cloud positive. When those three things present themselves, I'm going to look for pullbacks and signals to go along. That means that the market has covered the gap, retested it, and ready for another move higher. So that will get me long. What will get me short? What will get me short is a complete reversal to 705 and a rally back up that will give me a new harmony wave short, a cloud short, and a signal. So that is how I will play the short side. What will keep me away from the market? Exactly what you're seeing right here, which is a market that is disconnected. So the 200 NT Rinko is long, while the 100 NT Rinko is short. That's a disjointed market. And that type of environment, especially when we're trading around Globax, which is right here, and we're trading within the Globax band. So, and you are disconnected between the 200 and the 100. So that one of them is telling me go along, the other one is telling me, okay, we're not ready yet. That's the kind of environment where my patience with it and staying away from it, typically rewards me. So it's 9:03. Hmm. All right, so we see them coming up and then fading it and trading around Globex. So let's if they close this candle, it's 43. The odds are they're going to start migrating toward Globex. We have this area between 30 and 20 that the market needs to hold. ES is also struggling a little bit, but it's actually a bit stronger than no, it's not stronger actually. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to Globex. But we have a one candle reversal here. So really, ES is stuck in the middle of the range, and NQ is quietly moving around. There's not a lot of momentum, Sheila. There's not a lot of momentum going on. We're spending time with this market. We want to understand it. We want to understand the participants. We want to understand the behavior, who's getting trapped and why. We're making assumptions about price action, and we're seeing how these assumptions are working out. So an assumption here would be to see the market migrate toward the Globex against that 70 level. So far, I mean, we hit this zone here once, twice. This is the third time. They made a rally off of that bounce multiple times, but there is weakness in it. There's weakness going on here. No conviction for the longs, at least. Hmm. Okay, so they put on a captain set up short on ES on the 6 NT Rinko, right? And the odds are here we're going to start seeing a bit of a push toward the 4,005 and into the 4,075. Good morning, Terry. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. So that assumption is working, and we're back. We're going toward that Globex. All right. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on here. So they keep coming up to that, from one target to the other. And that's a good sign. They bounce up one target, come back to the second one, bounce back to the target number one. And they're trying to protect this zone right here. They're trying to protect the 31 to 21 zone. If that zone gives away, then the 706, 705 area is going to be important. The longs really, they're not showing a lot of conviction. They're not showing a lot of convictions. But that doesn't mean I get short either. We talked about what would get me short. And what would get me short is a break below 705. What would get me long? A break above 782. What will get me to stay away is what the market is doing right now. And I'm a patient man. I can outwait these guys. I don't have to trade. I'll just wait. I mean, if I want to get aggressive in a dull environment, I would take these harmony waves and I'll take them as a scalping manner. You got another one happening right here. And just take the scalping version of that trade. But it's a Monday morning after a long break. Gary, watch me. Like when I talk, the background color changes to the conversation. Anyway, I'm changing the color. So but every time I talk, it literally it's synced in. That's where I'm wasting my money at. Fucker. Crypto lender Pat, thank you, Pat, for sharing that information with us. And by the way, everybody, Patrick is part of the family now, the Harmony family. So say hi to him. Give him a warm welcome. BlockFi is filing for bankruptcy. Okay. And I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. So the big deal here is this: that captain set up short that happened right here, and that happened on November the 10th. And the market has been, oh, looky. Here we go. Here we go. You know, you see that little flush that they did? That's good to see. So they're stair-stepping this market. They're stair-stepping it. They got up to the top end of the Globex band, which is a resistance area. They shifted the cloud here, tested the first support area for a swing trade, and spent some time oscillating, and then established another harmony wave and another harmony wave. So that is a consistent price action of, you know, a selling channel. And we're coming to the second area here. So what are we waiting for? I mean, the longs literally don't have much more. I mean, they really need to protect it here before we get to the 705. If we break into the 705, then that changes things around in a significant way, personality wise. How can the longs protect this price? Is by rallying in and around the 715 to 25 and create a harmony wave long on the 20 NT Rinko, and ultimately reverse into the 57 right now. And it doesn't look like they're doing that. They're not doing that. Yeah, we're getting to that 705, 706. We're about to close that candle. What would that mean? Here you go. Just did it. How we're doing, Ken? No trades? Okay. All right. All right, so what are we looking to do here? I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. This is going to come in three ways. First way is I get a rally back up and I get a disconnect of the harmony wave and a reconnect of it. And it doesn't look like they're going to give me any of it. They're flushing this bad boy. That's the first behavior. Second behavior, a rally back up to that Globex, then a new harmony wave with a signal that will get me in again. So what is the market doing here? I mean, it told us they covered the gap. We saw the gap cover early, and then we saw the pause. We saw the tiredness of the market. We saw the levels that they needed to protect, and they could not muster a harmony wave long up here. They came into the second level and completely just collapsed. So that kind of that read kept me away from getting too happy getting long in this environment that did not show strength. Now we went from a Globex band where we tested that area and failed. I mean, when I say failed, it's more like the market just rejected. And now we're doing the same thing at the bottom end of it. That's fine. They're putting the captain setup and they're retesting the bottom. We should rally back up into that above 700. At least that's how the market is structuring itself right here. I'm not going to jump in. I'm going to literally, wait for a short. I'm not going to do any counter trends here. Okay. How is gold doing? How is Phil doing? Nuke, any trades? Just Key, any trades? Suarez, any trades? No trades for Jose. James, none. Brad, none. Everybody's patient and waiting and reading the market. That's a trade on its own, right? How's Adam doing? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that should be a good game, Suarez. That should be a good game. I've been watching the World Cup. I made money on Brazil. I made money on Argentines winning. I made a bunch of money on a bunch of them. Then Belgium did me in. I'm gonna give you Patrick from Belgium, right? I'm gonna have to give you a hard time. I mean, come on. That was a gimme game. That was a gimme. That should have been in the bag for Belgium. I know. I saw that. I saw that goal. Um, I don't want to just take my eye away from the market, but what we're seeing here is a captain setup switch trade, which tells me that the market is going to be heading up a little bit here. That's a buy signal and a counter trend against the bottom end of Globex band. And we're going to go to target number 3, which is 11,721. That's a potential target. I want to look for shorts in these rallies, and I got these 2 spots. So now we have a disconnect of the harmony wave. We have a disconnect of the harmony wave. A reconnect of it can get me back into the game as far as getting short. I saw that how Ghana chipped. Was it Ghana or Cameroon? There's one guy I think today that chipped it. Yeah, I got money on that Brazil versus Switzerland. It was Ghana. Yeah. Yeah, the elimination is going to come later. There are 32. They're going to go to 16, and once they get to 16, then they start chopping him. Yeah, Omer. Yeah, that should be a good game. Brazil and Switzerland. I mean, I think Brazil should just win that hands down. They're over the top in which way? Are they good? Well, I mean, right way. Let me check. I may have to make a call and put a bet on that Brazil game. Hold on. I have a little bit of money on it, but let's see here. Brazil. Switzerland. Let me see here. It's coming up. Yeah, coming up in half an hour. No. That's what's been getting me. Be honest with you, it's whenever there's a draw, you lose your money unless you do half a point plus. Then you could hedge yourself that way. All right, so when we're looking at this market, what are we seeing? We're seeing that they come up to the middle of the range and they're fading a little bit. Oh man, here we go. So we're looking for a harmony wave short right here in this area under 700, and the market is not. It's not producing it. We'll see if we can get up there to 720, 730 area and what the market will do there. Patience here is good. It's 9:37. So the first hour of the day, uh, I could we could comfortably say that the market is in consolidation. It showed a positive note at the open, and it got countered once we covered the gap. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, but we have a definition of the environment, and the definition is the market right now is more short than long. Now we're looking for a behavior. So the behavior is going to be in the form of a harmony wave. So if that happens, then we're going to be looking for a signal at the beginning of the harmony wave. So that's the sequence of events, and this is what we're waiting on. Again, if I'm just simply going to be aggressive, I would be taking those harmony waves at the beginning of on the 20 NT wrinkle right here in this chart. If I'm gonna be aggressive, that's what I would be doing. But this is not an environment to be active in or aggressive in. All right. I guess it's time to call my bookie. Let's see. I'm going to step away for just a moment and I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So there's a little bit of walking the dog type of price action here. So they got literally to the bottom end of the Globex band, and they're punching it up a little bit here. They're making higher lows. They switched the cloud to a positive right here. 200 NT Rinko is still negative, which is good. And the 100 NT Rinko is still negative, which is good. The 200 NT Rinko is negative. So what we're looking for here what will get me to act? What will get me to act is to see this cloud shift negative and a new harmony wave short starting to establish itself below 700. So that will tell me that the market is ready for a break below that 680. That will be actionable for me. All right, so I guess that's new news, Gary. I didn't get that email, or I haven't looked at my email. But Apex is enhancing the rules, and we're taking a quick look at them. Today is, I think, it's the last day to get into that 80% discount that they got going on. Is that correct? That is good. That's good. That's good. Good stuff. I think so, Gary. Yeah, it's time to get involved back into that one. Yeah, if anybody's on the sideline with Apex, I mean, there's no better time. You're getting 80% off. Just open this thing up. Hey guys, I got a code for you. Here you go. That's it right here. Today, I believe, is the last day for the discount with Apex. 80% discount. I think you're looking for the 100%. All right. Okay. Let's see here. We got something going on, and we need to be paying attention to it. ES established a harmony wave short with an entry of 4,000. We're looking for NQ to start behaving or giving me a harmony wave and a signal to go short. That's what we're waiting on. Okay. I'm gonna put some orders out there just to kind of get ready. And 60. All right. Oh wow. So they extended the sale, man. This is really good stuff. Thank you, Gary, for sharing. Actually, appreciate it, man. Look at this. Here we go. I mean, they got the harmony wave here with an entry at 91. It kind of moved fast, a bit fast for an entry for me. I was looking for a rally back up to the middle of the range, but here we go. We're getting a continuation and a close of the second candle. So now we're, rallies are shortable. Rallies are shortable, but we need a clear break below this Globex band. And obviously, Adam is in it. Good job, Adam. Like I feel like I need to be trading, like I need to be executing, and at the same time, my patience has been rewarding me. So I gotta be patient for things to really come to me. And make sure you pocket some money, Adam. Yeah, make sure you pocket some money. Uh, yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. We'll take you out right about here, and that tells you, yeah, that's this thing that we just saw here. Sorry, I'm gonna make it very quickly here, but the apex, you got only 7 days to qualify for evaluation, which is they used to be 10, 100% up to 25. It used to be 10 grand, and only 10 days to qualify for withdrawal and 10 days for all future withdrawals versus 26 days, which was driving people insane, and two payouts versus one payout per month. And then they extended the 80% deal here. So if it's a bunch of good stuff that all the traders been asking for, and finally getting. Yeah, good job, Adam. I mean, just take the money. I think they're ahead of the competition, be honest with you. Yeah, Gary. That's funny. 706. So now we got two new levels here. 706. And then we got 731. And are you noticing what they're doing here? They put a captain set up long, rallied up, came tested, ran it, then collapsed that structure. They're doing this again right here. We want to see a new harmony wave in this area, and that will get us to really flush down lower. I mean, we came to this level close enough. Okay. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. It took a new harmony wave. I mean, where is it? It's not there yet. All right. Oh, inception on the 20. Oh, I got you. I got you. So 93.75 into that punch. I mean, it's almost like that's the kind of the mode of trading right now. It's just jump in with five, get 5 points here, 5 points there. Here we go. You and Omer are thinking in the same way, and both of you got rewarded on that signal. Apple is weak today. Everything is kind of meandering around. So you have to remember. So I mean, you just have to look at the price, and that's going to tell you all you need to know. This is a range from Globex from 40 to 80. I mean, that's actually significant. From 40, that's 140 points range, and that's all Globex range all night long. And we are trading within that range. And not only that, but we have literally 2 rotations in it. So if you want to know if the market is really consolidative, count how many rotations since Globex. If you have 1 or 2, that tells you that the market is just, not. People are turkey drunk. They're still turkey drunk right now. ES. I mean, actually, ES on the 6 anti-wrinkle is a little bit more robust. I come up with new material, Adam, all the time. All for your entertainment. So you see, ES, they put a switch trade here. Captain set up short. Not a lot of momentum here. Countered it. They put a switch trade with a new harmony wave. Another switch trade with a new harmony wave. So I mean, this one and that one, and even this one right here, good signals on the short side. That's funny. Yeah, I aim to please, Adam. Plus, you get a lot of stories like an arrow in the hand stories. I should. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, we may be getting something here. If this candle closes lower to 688.75, that may get me in. I know. If they close that 80 or 81, then that's going to set up the stage on the 50 NT Renko and the rest of them. I'll take a shot at it here if we close this candle. I'm in. I'm trying to get in. Come on. Are you serious? Okay. They don't want to film me on that one. I'm not going to chase. I'll wait and I'll watch for another bounce. You couldn't fill either, Omer. It's a good try. I mean, I put it right there. I mean, the only thing that I could have got filled on if I actually parked my order right there. But I think with a slow market, they'll bounce it a little bit and get me filled, and I would have been in it for close to 10 points already. It's like watching paint dry here. Okay, take care, Phil. Hamid Masjoon, good morning. Should I go short on it? I mean, we're trying to go short here. This is a commission market. Most of the trades are closing at break even. Yeah, very possible. I mean, I'm definitely not active here. I cannot press myself. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay, another attempt. They don't like me. Man, come on. I gotta cancel. I need to get filled there. I don't need to be filled 3 candles or 4 candles lower. But here you go, man. Boom. I mean, that's a good structure right there for the shorts. But so you got 3 elements. You got the environment, you got the behavior, you got the signal. We got the environment and the behavior. The environment is short. The behavior is a harmony wave short. The signal is a switch trade once here and a switch trade again at 81. Well, guess what? I still need to get filled. I still need to get filled. Well, I mean, Adam got filled because probably Adam just went market, which is probably a good choice here. I mean, trying to put a limit order at those 2 spots is just not. They haven't filled us, but that's fine. We're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. We just need to get filled. It's 10:10. Video at 1080p. Thank you, George. You guys seen that? I guess you could recognize that. Thank you, Randolph. We're improving and getting better and better and better every day, right? In trading and in creating content and in streaming. It's a process of improvement. I don't know if you guys like that color in the background. Every time we make commentary, it changes colors. I don't want you guys to get bored. Yeah, good luck, Phil. Hopefully you make some money on football. I mean, not football, soccer. Well, it is football. ES continuing to push lower. Yeah, look at that. They're pushing it here. So that's the beginning of the harmony wave. And that's the kind of end of it. So you always want to be in here and not later on in the trend, because they can reverse it up and retest this zone right here. So we had one attempt, second attempt, and at this rotation. It's not necessarily price driven, it's behavior driven. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that order that I got going on up there, and I'll just wait. Is the second switch a late entry? It's a riskier entry. I mean, when I say a riskier, it has more risk associated with it versus that first one. I mean, the first one is perfect. I mean, that's what I want to do. If I can get that all the time, I would do that and nothing else right here. This second one, is it too late? I mean, really not. We're still very close to the beginning of the harmony wave that I'm gonna take an attempt at it. And what's the worst that could happen? That entry here has stop right above that captain, above that candle, which makes it a captain setup long. So meaning that your short becomes a buy signal up here, and I'll take a stop, small stop, and move on. So now, if the market makes multiple, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I mean, this is exactly a perfect example. Thank you, Ken, for that question. Anyway, look at that. See how the market made a massive move, then give you a switch trade. Look at the distance between the beginning of the harmony wave. Even this move was a switch trade, and that's a riskier one. But after the market makes that big of a move and they put a switch trade here, I'm not gonna take that. That is too far. If you are within that initial 5 candle box and you do that behavior of a switch trade a couple of times, I'm more willing to take it, because ultimately my risk parameters have not, it changed, but it did not change by that much. Make sense? All right. And they're bouncing. Yeah, they're bouncing into that first level of a test between 706 to 716. And that's important. That's the first test, the first attempt at that level. Did we get there? Oh, 78, yeah. So that's the first attempt at these levels right here. Yeah, there's a choppiness, Suarez. There's choppiness, and the key is to recognize it. And the key is to, precision is a decision, right? Precision is a decision. You sit and you wait and you wait and you pick your entries. You don't chase, and you either get filled and you participate or you don't. Like the entry that I'm looking for is a specific one. I got everything lined up, and I got a switch trade right at the beginning of a new harmony wave. That is the definition of a premium entry. That's a premium entry. I want to do it. I could try it again here. I mean, but if I don't get filled, I'm not going to chase and try to go short right here. Why? Because first, it's not a premium entry. Second, you literally at this level here at 88, you concluded the harmony wave. So now I don't have momentum, and I'm at the bottom end of the Globex band. So really, these entries that I have here, they need to flush, uh, retest if that's what they want to do, and continue to go lower. That's what should be happening here. And the fact that we're not experiencing that is a statement to the personality of the market, that it's not a momentum market, that it's a scalping market, that is back and fill type of behavior. So I should under trade it. If I trade it with one or two contracts, and I need to be more of a scalper than a trend trader in this environment. I would hate for the day to go without me putting on a trade, but at the same time, I don't want to push myself like just to trade. I mean, literally on the 200 NT Winkle, we have two rotations, just two rotations. That's not much. You got to recognize the market, recognize the behavior. If anything, I mean, I'm telling you, ES is behaving a whole lot better as a trading instrument. You have the 50 NT Winkle reverse, so rallies are shortable against 4014 and Globex at 4020. Hamid, NG. See if we can pull something up for NG here. Since we got time. Yeah, Suarez is definitely a good. That's definitely a good improvement for them. That's going to bring a lot of business for them. So yeah, jump in with more if you can. I mean, this is the time to do it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking to Suarez on YouTube. It's he's talking about Apex. Yeah. Don't just jump in. Nope, that's not what I was saying. They're putting a push here. That's counter to all this behavior that we were expecting. So the shorts are taking a pause. There's no momentum at the edges of this Globex band. I mean, that's just basically what the bottom line here. This market is not generating this move or any continuation move outside of it. So where would we expect um, an expansion outside of that band, which it generates momentum? The market is literally just countering that. It is what it is. That's what the market is trying to do. So you have to kind of scalp it. There's no swing trades going on right here. The testing of these swing trade levels, which are the 706 to 716, then you got the 31 to 40. Those two levels, when they get tested, if they get tested, I will have to wait for a new harmony wave to show up short and not try to get short in once the price gets to this level. I need more confirmation out of this market in this environment. Okay. Yeah, take care, Suarez. Yeah, definitely appreciate it, man. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Watching color, watching paint dry. Well, let's see what the Brazilians are doing. I got money on them. Man, I'll be happy with a little bit of coffee money at this point. Starbucks money. Thank you for what? You making some money? Oh, you took that one? Oh, here you go. Okay. 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 Okay, if you guys watching on YouTube, Facebook, Trade Arcade, Twitter, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and that helps our community grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And we like it big. So appreciate your support. Plano, Texas. Yeah. Frisco, Texas, big actually. Yeah, I mean see how they're coming up to that zone, and they're just pushing. I mean, they came once, twice, three times, and they faded. Okay. If you're looking for shorts, that's a behavior that you need to see. Like what happens if they put on a switch trade right here at that 88.75? I mean, I may jump in. Just gonna post an order out there. I'll take the 90. Bastards. I gotta get out. Gotta get out of that one. So I took that stop. Yeah, let's wait and see if they generate a harmony wave. I took the switch trade. Yeah, here we go. They're gonna flush it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just gonna give it a little bit more room, and I may even get involved in a bit of a range trade here. I'm going to get out of that one. It's not a lot of follow through. I attempted that level twice. Just going to leave it alone and leave that structure alone. The market got to do a couple of things for me. Either break that 82, then I'll start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, or can I just leave it alone and come back later and see if the market, produce any better behavior? I'm keeping it tight for a reason too. It's you don't want to necessarily said take any bigger risk. Like, okay, so I get in here, I retest the 706 to 705, and I add to it there. Then I have another spot at 735. So I mean, I don't want to be in this market with five contracts, and the market is retesting that 729. It's not worth it on a day like this. So I'm gonna take small stops and just gonna move on. Like right here, that's not what we expect. Even that switch trade right there was a little bit on the aggressive side because we don't have a harmony wave short, or uh, the cloud has not shifted. But I went ahead of it and went in there, got stopped the first time around, then tried it again, got stopped out again. So I mean, let them rally and let them fail, and once they rally and fail, we'll examine the market again. So those two trades, we are 378.16. That's where we at so far. Let's keep working. Yep. So what we're seeing here is like, look how they're coming up to that area. They came up to a couple of times, a 706, a 706 to 716, multiple times. 1, 2, 3. They keep coming up and getting sold off. I mean, if you want to call that selling off, but you're getting that type of rotation. Yeah, very. Yes, Jose. You got 687, 687. If we get to 687, then that'll be a captain set up short on the 50 NT wrinkle. Oh, here we go. See, they're putting on a captain set up short on the 20 NT wrinkle. Yeah, but see how quickly they reversed it, though? I mean, like, just kind of bounced it. Now, if they retest this and put a lower high and close at 96, I mean, that could get us into a trade where we could hit 85s and 80s again. Okay, so that didn't happen. All right. All right, we got about 9 minutes to the top of the hour. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, Trade Arcade, thank you guys for joining us today and spending your time. You can take advantage of our uh, premium Harmony trading room for a five-day free trial, and that includes playing around with the Harmony trading software. That's the edge that you see we developed right here. And also we got a link for you for Apex, which is they changed their rules. They made it very, very trader friendly, and they extended the 80% discount. So if you're into a funded account or looking into one, that's a good spot to test your skill set. Now, what we're doing here is patiently waiting, and I'm looking. If I'm gonna get short again, I want to see a complete harmony wave developing. That's what I want to see. Right now, there's a whole lot of noise in a very tight area, and I jumped in there to test the waters, and I kept it tight. If I don't take any more trades today, we will end up. Let me show you. Right here, 378. And two short decisions. Okay, so multiple attempts at this level. 1, 2, 3. And they're bidding it against that captain setup. So there's a little bit of buyers stepping in a consolidated market. I mean, ultimately, what you're seeing here simply is the price action doing what it has done, which is test the top end of the Globex band, coming back down to the bottom end of it and showing a bid. And they're just basically keeping everybody in the middle. No momentum, just scalping opportunities against that one range with very low rotational value to the market. So what does that mean? That means that this environment is a good environment to scalp and to under trade. So if you have to trade or you feel like you see something, make sure you take quick targets and try to undertrade this environment altogether. So Brazil and Switzerland, I mean, we're half time and there's no scoring. It just seems to be the case this World Cup. The first half, hardly any scoring, and once they get tired in the second half, toward the end of the second half, you start getting breakaway goals. I put some money on Brazil. Let's see what happens. You gotta pay to play. Yeah, I don't see myself coming to this market unless we start seeing a break above 782.50 or a break below 655. If the market behaves in that way, then I'm going to start getting interested in coming back and putting on risk. If the market just continue to oscillate in and around glowbacks, yeah, no, thank you. That type of market, that type of behavior tends to chop me up. So I recognize that and I'm just going to stay away. If I'm looking at ES, a couple of things could happen. 40.14 and a quarter. If that happens, that would be a captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko in ES. What's his name? James. So that would be pullbacks on that one would be buyable. Okay, because that, we talked about that setup, me and you, often. You'll be generating a captain setup. Then you start looking for the 6 and 3 NT Rinko and try to refine your entry at that point. So that would be a big deal for ES. If you break above 40.14.75, then pullbacks become viable. Your target will be 20. Then the next target after that would be a cover of the gap to 32.50. So that level will be very critical for that move to materialize. Now, let's assume the market does not do that, then closes below 87. If we do that, then you're looking for scalping opportunities on the short side, on rallies, and on harmony waves. So you're going to come in here and you're going to try to find a rally back up and a harmony wave that looks similar to this behavior right there. All right, guys, 11 o'clock. That's it for me. A small down day, not a big deal. And if I trade any more, which is highly unlikely in this environment, I'll definitely show it to you tomorrow. And we are, I think, ending the morning small down, 378. And that's it. Precision is a decision, right? And always trade in harmony. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. You guys have a blessed day.
Recording stopped.